The letter U stands for unknown. In the Old Testament, we read where Job said this, "Did I not weep for those whose day was hard? Was not my soul grieved for the poor? But when I looked for good, evil came, and when I waited for light, darkness came." The greatest fear we have is the unknown, but then the unknown of the next moment is one of the few certainties of life. As a church executive, I could have a full day of committee meetings scheduled with prepared agendas, goals in sight. And then at the first meeting, a committee member might arrive who had just learned of a family member's death. The entire agenda for that meeting would change as committee members offered various kinds of support and comfort. The people at the second meeting, having heard of the first, would be distracted, and so the day would go on. It would never upset me. The business would still be there, and most of it could wait. Because I always believed that people and their lives really came before the business of an organization. And besides, such events always encouraged me, for I had the opportunity to see how good and caring and tender people could be. Now, I really never have liked Job. He didn't need an inner critic because he was one, always claiming to have done the best for all, and then constantly complaining that no one appreciated him, or that he was unjustly persecuted. So he anticipated that things would go badly. His attitude and experience sums up the experience of those who fear the unknown. They see evil or the darkness and take no further risk. They sit down and complain, rather than confront the evil and walk into the darkness. My experience has been different. I embrace the unknown. I'm grateful for the unknown, for it affirms that there's still a lot to be discovered, that there is something new around the next bend or over the next hill. For me, stepping out into an uncertain future is a great adventure that makes life worth living. Job and his ilk prefer to sit on their ashes and complain. There is no doubt that this COVID-19 is evil in the sense that it is destructive. That is how I define evil. It destroys the chance for future creation. But for those who are confronting the evil, taking the risk, looking for the treatment protocol, and bravely taking action, they affirm that risking the unknown is worth it, for it is only when we step out that a treatment will be found, that a vaccine may be possible. And the experience of history is that the risk is always worth it, though the price may be great. Now, people may argue with me, saying that no one in their right mind would take such risks willingly, to which I would respond, "You're wrong. Every member of the armed forces takes an oath that they will step out and risk dying. So you can have the choice to sit on an ash heap or to take your own risky steps into some unknown future." That's why I love military parade music. Some hate it because they say the music is inspiring young men and women to march off to kill and die. I say it is young men and women stepping into the unknown, setting an example of what it means to take a risk for a bright future.